Hello and welcome everyone to another live viewer battles. Hopefully this one lags a lot less than the last one. I realized I left Discord open and that is my fault. As I was trying to figure out why it was lagging, never once did I think to check, have I left Discord open? Lesson learned. Check you close Discord first before you go live. So yeah, if it lags again, just yell at me. Check, have you closed Discord, please? It will probably sort out all the lagging issues. Oh, I so need to get a better computer. But anyway, how are you all doing today, my friends? Hopefully we can get some fun battles in. I'm just gonna check if I've sorted stuff out. I have not sorted stuff out. Okay, let me sort out a team. A double battling team. That would make things very, very helpful. Let's see. Yes, I want you. I thought I left it as it was. That's my fault. I should have checked before I went live. Yeah, I want you. That's the one I want. No, you're not double battle. You could be, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I want to have Stealth Rocks and T-Wave. I need 2 more filler Pokemon. And most of my Pokemon are actually in teams at the moment. Let's see. Well, I have no choice. I guess it's Scolipede and Dragonite. At least Dragonite has Earthquake. And I've used it in VGT before. But I should probably share this stream out. Discord. Let's start sharing the stream, I guess. There we go. What is going on my Discord? Oh joy, the Minecraft server is the Minecraft section of my Discord. By the way, guys, I've added some more gaming chats on my Discord. Please go check them out if you have the time. Maybe you'll find a game that you like. If not, let me know a game that you like, and I will consider giving it its own chat. I will give them their own chat if I know people are going to use them. A few of them are chats just I've made so I can find people who like the same games as me. Others I will only put if I know people are going to use them. So, like, I've made a Magic the Gathering chat because I know there's at least a few people in my server that like it. I've made a Elder Scrolls chat. For those who are new to gaming, Elder Scrolls is Skyrim. Skyrim is Elder Scrolls 5. There are 4 Elder Scrolls before Skyrim. So I just named it Elder Scrolls because I prefer Morrowind. But beyond the point, I really dislike how new people think that Skyrim is Skyrim and Morrowind is Skyrim, and it's like, no, they're Elder Scrolls. Sorry guys, that's just a button. That's one of my buttons, and you don't want to push it because that one is, yeah. I am very passionate about the Elder Scrolls games. Let's just put it that way. Right, okay, it's shared around. Hopefully that's enough. Let me just do one more just in case. Just in case. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the stream shout out at least. Sorry, guys. I'm just replying to someone a sec. It's important. Why is... Okay. It's just meant to email me as soon as I go live, and it has taken about 6 minutes to do so. Oh boy, I hope I've been live for those 6 minutes. And that does not bode well for YouTube sending out notifications. Yay for YouTube! Anyway, let me get into Festival Plaza so that people can actually battle me. Connecting. Also, if there are any online games, you know, like not online, but like downloadable ROM hacks that you would like me to play, let me know in DMs. Do not let me know in chat. Let me know in DMs. I now have the capability of streaming them actually decently. So if you tell me in DMs what ROM hacks you want me to play, I will try to play them. Because before I didn't have the capability, now I do. That's why my Pokemon Blue series has suddenly gotten better. It bugs me to high Valhalla, but no, it just... Because the reason it bugs me is it's started off in one way and it's being continued in a different way. I do prefer to keep consistent, even if it's bad recording, with my series, but I have no choice with Pokemon Blue. I needed a way to show you on screen what the rules were for the Pokemon. So I have to put up with it. I have to put up with the inconsistency. Yeah, hopefully some battlers show up soon. I've got regulars in different time zones, but I think I'm streaming at the most awkward of times for all time zones. So I'm streaming at a time where in America, people are in school. Over here, people aren't. But they're in bed. So I'm like in a void here. And I'm hoping that doesn't hurt my viewer rates, to be honest. Because this is not the sort of stream where I can do without any viewers. Okay. What can I do before then? Would anyone like to see me raising some Pokemon while we wait for some battles? I just did a Wonder Trade, but to be honest, that's probably not the best thing to do when I'm doing a live view of battles. I could do some training, some raising of some of my Pokemon, just to give you guys some entertainment while we wait. It's up to you guys, though. What do my viewers want to see me do while you wait? Yeah, let's have a look at what levels are in my team. Yeah, if I put Scolipede up first, I can crack out some easy wins. Hey Maya, welcome to stream. How are you doing today, my friend? Who knows? Maybe we'll find a shiny while we're waiting. Maya, were you sent a notification, or did you just happen to be on YouTube and see I'm live? Because I'm not sure if the notification sent out. Can people actually hear me? I didn't think about the fact that maybe my microphone didn't update. What microphone's being used? Well, at least that's working today. There we go, audio settings. I have no idea if there's any sound going through my thing at the moment. Microphone, real tech, high definition audio. Live cam. That's the desktop one. Ah, yeah, real tech. Okay. Use that one. Noise suppression, yes. No delay. Yeah, people should be able to hear me. I mean, it's showing that it is actually picking up my voice. Let's try turning it up a bit. Hey guys, how's my microphone sound? Let me know in the chat how my microphone sounds. Hopefully you guys can hear me properly. Can you hear me? Can you actually hear me? Sorry to hear about the storms, Maya. Hope you're okay. Ah, you can hear me. Okay, good. No one's responded to me in the last 2 streams, so I wasn't sure if there was some issue with my microphone. So, if no one responds, I don't know if my microphone's working or not, guys. Please don't scare me like that. Right. By the way, we're only raising levels while we're waiting. I'm just waiting for people to battle with, so I just figured I'd raise some levels while I wait, because it's been 15 minutes and there's been no battles. And after like 8 minutes, I'm like, I need to get some content on the screen. And who knows, maybe we'll find a shiny. I mean, I doubt it, but yeah. Did you actually receive a notification, Maya? People were meant to be receiving notifications. How did you see that my stream was live? Did you just happen across it on YouTube, or did you get notification? Because if you're not getting notifications, I need to email YouTube and explain to them that I haven't had notifications. Because for as long as I'm aware, people haven't been notified for about a week's worth of streams, and I have no proof to give to YouTube because no one has come into my streams and been like, I wasn't notified, I didn't know you were live. Labeling channels? What do you mean by labeling channels, Maya? I have not heard about this. What do you mean they're labeling channels? And when was this implemented? I was not aware of this. (2018) I'm seeing nothing about labeling channels. What do you on about, Maya? I have no idea what you're on about. There's no proof of the thing that you said is happening. Oh, they know, they can tell I'm not a child. They know that I'm not because they asked for date of birth. I've given them my date of birth. They are linked to my Google account. And if they're linked to a Google account, they can tell you're not, they can tell you're over 18. So no, I'm not being hit by that. I have no idea where you heard about that because I can't find anything about it. And actually, some of the most famous YouTubers are children, so they're not going to get very far by doing that. They're going to cause a lot of issues if they try to do that. But Maya, are you battling today? Because it'd be very helpful if you were. Hey Pulse, welcome to stream. How are you doing today, my friend? But yeah, if they start labeling YouTubers by their age and turning off their comment section, they're not protecting anyone. If anything, they're going to cause riots because there are some very famous makeup artists out there that are children, content creators that I know that are under 18, but they do amazing work. They might change the rules to not take the info, to be taking less info and just letting them upload, but they, under the Data Protection Act, they are safe. The info of under 18s are safe, and basically they don't need all the info that parents think they're getting. They're not taking all the info that parents think they're getting. The amount of info that they take is minimal, and they can't answer surveys. These children can't answer surveys unless they claim to be over 18. So, and you can lie about your age online easily. They can't turn off the comment section. If they do that, they are going to anger a lot of makeup tutorial uploaders. People didn't blow it out of proportion. What's happening is parents are angry that kids are uploading. Rather than deal with it themselves, they're taking it to YouTube to try to get lawsuits. What you're claiming isn't illegal in certain countries. Maybe it is in other countries, but as far as our country's law goes, I've never heard of this law. And this new Data Protection Act is the safest thing. Please let me know in the chat if you're going to be challenging me, guys, because I'm not always looking at my DS. I just happen to see it then. But yeah, the Data Protection Act covers all of those things. And because of that, I can't see it being illegal. And in any country, it's completely legal. The information that YouTube asks for, they're not asking for your credit card details unless you're trying to make a purchase when they need it. So they're not asking for credit card details. They offer alternatives if you don't want to insert it into their website. Everything is safe. I have no idea what you... So what, you think it's been... I haven't even heard of this new change in rules. And to be honest, I don't think this change in rules is real, because if it is, I would have been emailed. YouTube emails their content creators to state, we are changing our rules. You may be affected. This is what we are changing. So I would be aware if they had changed their rules. So as far as I'm aware, nothing's changed. I think you might have just seen some fake news, Maya, unless you saw it. Oh no, you're not stressing me out. I think if I'm just trying to explain to you how it works. Sorry if I'm not being clear about that. Unless you see it on YouTube Twitter feed, or YouTube emails you to say that this thing is changing, chances are you just found fake news. I mean, I know I'm safe. By everything you've said, I'm safe because YouTube is thorough with how they actually get the. Is thorough with how they get your proof of age. And like I said, they can't start turning people's turning people's comments off, because even if they did, they just come back with a different claim to be older. So if they are doing this, well, I'm going to certainly sign a petition that says that they shouldn't be. I don't think it's right anyway. Wrong click. Misclick. Enter, enter, enter. Sorry if I was harsh there, Maya. Wasn't trying to be. I was just trying to explain, and sometimes I don't do that very well. Right, battle cues on there. Battle rules. Did I miss any? I'm just checking that I haven't missed anything. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Current battler. I need to update that. Is that a different Delcatty? I don't remember yours being shiny. Probably was, but I didn't notice. I was wrong. Extreme speed is not faster than fake out. Huh. Okay. I am surprised. I thought the priority list went protect, E-speed, fake out, quick attack, and the Stellar Rock, that sort of thing. And then below that was normal. Yeah, do that. And do that. Trying to sucker punch my Dragonites. I forgot that Delcatty even got Sucker Punch. I mostly use Special Delcatty. Sylveon is concerning. Priority Delcatty is an interesting one. Okay, that's worrying. What are you using? Right, down goes Sylveon. Good. Stomping Tantrum. Just noticed. I made you fail. I made you fail. Stomping Tantrum. I should have gone for the Earthquake. I was thinking, do I go for the Earthquake? And I didn't. I got greedy. Oh, geez. This is why I should start using Physical Delcatty more. So I don't make mistakes like that. Oh, hello. I need to deal with that Del Caddy. And fast. You keep sucker punching on setup moves. I should definitely deal with that Del Caddy now. One of these days you will land a sucker punch. Yeah, Scolipede has a really high base attack, and I abuse it. I am not gonna lie, I abuse Scolipede's attack stat. Because it's fun. And especially combine it with stab moves like powerful poison jab, it's not fun. I knew you'd survive. That's why I had a backup plan. Yeah, I thought that would kill the Del Caddy. Calm mind is concerning. Also, speed boost, extremely powerful ability, and they know it. Alright, here you are, okay. You're probably gonna fake out. Yeah, that's a fake out. Ah, you hit Scolipede. I was hoping you were gonna fake out my Alakazam. I was definitely hoping that was going towards Alakazam. I know they both survived that. How do you survive my poison jab? That's my question here. How do you survive poison jab? You probably have some way. Let's play it safe. Ah, you don't have protect. Okay. Ah, I tried to call your protect. If I lose my Scolipede here, I'm not going to be happy. Come on, Scolipede, survive. Good, good. I don't think Cream Puff is living this turn. I honestly don't think you are. That's a Sword Stance poison jab and a +2 psychic coming your way. If you survived that, I was going to be surprised. +2 poison jab, +2 psychic, both stab. GG. GG. Not gonna lie, didn't think I was gonna keep Scolipede for that many turns. Oh wow! I think almost every kill in that game was Scolipede's. Almost every single kill. And it's not even my double battle Scolipede. My double battle Scolipede has Earthquake, not X-Scissor. But yeah, I should have predicted the stomping tantrum. That one's on me. Could have kept my Dragon Knight alive, but failed. I'm a bit annoyed I lost my Dragonite to that, to be honest. Should have predicted it. Actually, what would I have done differently if I had predicted it? Wouldn't have gone for Outrage. Would I have gone for Earthquake? Maybe. Protect on Scolipede, Earthquake with Dragonite. Earthquake at +1 against the Delcatty's low defense. Dragonite max attack +1 stat. Outspeeds with Earthquake at +1 speed, move max speed, investment. Max attack does. Earthquake does roughly. I think there was a percentage chance you could have survived, but like a 2% chance you would have survived the Earthquake. Assuming no defense investment, max defense IVs, no HP investment, max HP IVs. Yeah, I think if zero EVs in defense or HP gives you about 2% chance of 2% chance of surviving a +1 Earthquake from a Dragonite. That's factoring in that there was a double battle, which means Earthquake doesn't hit with 100 power. And based on the speed in which your Delcatty was going in priority, the speed in which Delcatty was going in initiative would have suggested that you were max speed EVs Delcatty, and the damage you were dishing out with no bonus other than normalize suggests you are around max attack EVs. Hey, Mr. Rapidash, welcome to stream. How are you doing today, my friend? Am I right, Maya? Are you max attack, max speed, single investment in defense? But yeah, hey, Mr. Rapidash, welcome to stream. How are you doing today, my friend? More viewers. Hey Maya, how's your team looking? And would anyone else like to battle me, guys? The queue is currently open. I should take Maya off there, to be honest. If anyone would like to battle, let me know in the chat, and I will add you to the queue. That's fine, Mr. Rapidash. It's nice to have people here watching, to be honest. It helps with viewer statistics if I have people watching. So literally just sitting around watching is good enough. I recognize your profile picture, Rapidash. Have you been to my streams before? Or is there anywhere I might have seen you? So I recognize your profile picture, but I don't recognize the name. Where have I seen that picture before? Oh, sure thing, Rapidash. What's your friend code, buddy? And what type of battle, as in, what type of battler are you? You a casual battler, competitive, learning competitive? No, I think that one's a newer one. Let's see. Looking for someone who isn't. Right, I don't recognize that one. Okay. That's fine, Rapidash. There we go. My friend code is in the description and randomly in chat. But I guess I can put it up on the screen. Ah, wrong one. Actually, it was recently dropped in. So guys, I have a full friends list, so I need to actually scroll through it. There we go. Yeah, it'll automatically correct Rapidash. I just put that in just because that's what you showed up as. It'll automatically correct it to no name. really need to put a space in by here. There we go. Battle rules are on screen, guys. So if you're not used to the chat's battle rules, please make sure you check your team is correct before entering the battle. I was right about the Delcati, I thought so. Because it's not the first time I've seen it, and I was running the calculations in my head. So I was trying to work out if it's doing that much damage, it should be max attack with no boosts, and if it was with how fast it was in turn priority order, because the only comparison I had for the turn priority order was your Pokemon. So seeing the Pokemon that you were using that is outspeeding. Your priority move sort of threw me off that calculation mid-battle, but when I was looking back at the battle and remembering how it went, that was the only comparison I had. I wish I was able to do it in battle, but you were throwing me off. Because every time I thought I knew what its EVs were, you went and used a priority move, and I was like, I'm back to square one. It was the reason why I couldn't predict the Stomping Tantrum would kill, because I wasn't sure if you were max attack or not. Giving them items, that's fine. I've got a Rapidash first anyway, when their connection works. Just giving them time to connect. How's it going, Rapidash? You got an update for me? But yeah, for anyone who is new, rematches are limited to when the battle queue is empty. Rapidash, please watch your language in my PG chat. Dang, it doesn't remove it on my screen. That's annoying. It should have removed it on my stream as well. Do you want me to battle Maya while you try to sort it out, Rapidash? You can have a chance to battle me a bit later on in the stream if you want. Well, let's connect to the internet. Right. Maya, do you want to send me over a challenge request? What type of battle is it going to be, Maya? Single or double? You can't see me. Well, I have just gone online, so... Single... Huh. Yeah, I don't see you either, Maya. I see Starkid, but I don't see anyone else. Oh, that's fine, Rapidash. You can try another stream if you would like, buddy. If you want to hit subscribe and the bell icon, you'll see when I go live. And I intend to do roughly 2 or 3 battle streams a week going forward, so there'll be plenty of chances for you to try again. Yeah, I can't see you either, Maya. The only person I'm seeing online is Starkid. Which I'm trying to remember where I've seen that name before. I haven't seen it pop up in a while, but I know they're on my friends list, and I remember their name, but I'm not sure why. Starkid. Are they one of the streamers I'm friends with? It could be one of the streamers I'm friends with. Possibly, Rapidash, possibly. Then again, this DS is... God, when was the 3DS XL released? Oh, I got it roughly around the same time as Super Mario Bros. 3D Land was released as well. Huh. That's how old this DS is, guys. Super Mario's 3D Land. That Christmas. Because my mum bought it brand new for me. Also, see you, Rapidash. Thank you for coming out to stream. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, my friend, and I'll talk to you soon. If you want, try joining my Discord and see if you can get a game with me when your internet starts to work. Sorry I couldn't battle you, my friend. Okay, I'm seeing you now, Maya. Hey, Maya, I think you made a typo there, buddy. I think you made a typo. Since I know how good of a battler you are, Maya, I'm going to use one of the top teams I've got. I know you're not a competitive battler, but I just figured I know how good of a battler you are that you'd probably find a better challenge in the higher level teams. Let's see. Do I use the dreaded Hypno? I know you want a chance to beat this thing, so I'm going to use the dreaded Hypno. You've been dying for a chance to do this. Let's give you another chance. For those who are wondering, guys, Maya's nemesis in my Pokemon is Hypno. Everyone who has announced that they have a nemesis in one of my Pokemon, it's always been one of my defensive ones. Maya's is the closest to being an offensive defensive Pokemon. So what I mean by that is you got different classifications of offensive Pokemon. You got your glass cannons, you got your setups, and Hypno's a mix between a setup Pokemon and a defensive Pokemon. Hence why I call it an offensive defensive. So it's different to like your Dragonites, which use a ability to last a bit longer to get the setup. And your Scizors, which have a naturally built-in defense. Hypno's defense has been built up specifically for the chance to get the chance to set up. So it's built to put them to sleep, set up while they're asleep. Hence why it's not classified as a defensive Pokemon, because it's different to your typical terminology. Tanks. It's different to your tanks. Well, yes, some tanks try to set up in people's faces. Hypno sets up closer to a setup offense, but it has the stats of a tank. One of my homebrews. Hello, Sandslash. Withdrawing. Clever. Interesting switching. I'm assuming Volt Absorb. But I'm not 100% sure. Setup? Huh. Gonna try to set up in my face. Okay. I'll call your setup. Double kick. Color me intrigued. Physical Jolteon. Okay, I've got to admit, Maya, you are creative. I'm just thinking, have I ever seen a physical Jolteon before? And I can't say I have. I honestly can't say I've seen a physical Jolteon. Ever. I like how you keep me on my toes like this. Probably the wrong choice, but okay. Yeah, your defense is too high. I wasn't sure if I could race your fairy or not. Do I care if my speed is lowered on this swing? Nah, I don't. Yeah, that's not going to work on Sizzle. Icy Wind, Moon Blast. I know you have... I know you have Metronome. Are you going to try for the Metronome? Are you actually going to try for the Metronome kill? Go for it. I swear if you get a flamethrower. Do not get a flamethrower. Struggle bug. Okay. I'm fine with struggle bug. Can I set up on you? Yeah, I might be able to. I don't think you're going to get a flamethrower. Yeah, you're switching. Okay, that's fair enough. Rapidash. Okay. +6 versus Rapidash's subpar defense with a resisted attack. No, +4. Not +6. +4. Subpar defense. It's basically a neutral. With how low your defense is on a Rapidash, it's basically a neutral Bullet Punch with Technician Boost. Yeah, I should be able to kill you with a Bullet Punch. Maybe you survive? No, I was right. Yeah, my calculations were right. Rapidash's poor defense let it down there. On the switch giving me a free turn to... that switch giving me a free turn just... might have been the downfall here. If you switch on the first turn rather than attempting your Metronome, maybe I wouldn't have been able to kill the Rapidash. No, a +2 I wouldn't have killed Rapidash. I forgot to factor in stab. Yeah, that was a 100% chance to kill. If I factored in stab, that was a 100% chance to kill. And even if I was at +1, I think +2, I think I still had a reasonable chance to kill with stab included. Yeah, I'm not outspeeding you, and I'm not surviving a high jump kick from a Mega Lopunny. I mean, its defenses aren't amazing either. Work up, discharge, double kick, last resort. So you're going for the mixed attacker Jolteon. Mixed attacker Jolteon, holding Electrium Z. If you're holding the Electrium Z, I would suggest switching Discharge out for Thunder. You're not in a multi-battle. You're not attempting to trigger anything like Volt Absorb on your team. And I know Thunder doesn't have a great hit chance, but holding an Electrium Z, I mean, heck, even Thunderbolt would be better than Discharge, unless you're going for the double battle strategy where you want to be hitting your Pokemon. Volt Absorb, or if you go for double battle, Discharge works wonders with Volt Absorb and I'll think of the word. I will think of the word. Volt Absorb and oh god, it's on my Togedemaru. I am so tired, guys. I am sorry. Lightning Rod, that's the one I was trying to think of. Volt Absorb and Lightning Rod, Discharge works wonders. Otherwise, in any other situation, Thunderbolt or Thunder would be better, especially if holding an Electrium Z. Electrium Z Discharge won't do as much damage. I haven't looked at the exact power it gives you, but I think it's maybe just under what Thunderbolt gives you, or exactly the same. But then outside of Electrium Z, you also want to consider how good is this in a situation where you don't get to use the Electrium Z. Because you only get one attack with that thing. Every other attack, it should be good. Sizzle's literally just sweeping here because I got the chance to set up. That's the reason why it's sweeping. In a normal situation, I would have had to switch from against that Rapidash. It's because I managed to get enough setup. Rapidash would have forced me out, and I wouldn't have been able to do this. In a normal situation, Rapidash probably would have forced me back into Garchomp, risking my loss of Garchomp against a 2-hit KO from Rapidash, and I would have then had to find an answer for the Rapidash. The setup is the entire reason I got that win there. It would have been much closer had I been forced out. But given what you were in with at the start, I was guaranteed at least a turn of setup, and that was enough to kill the Rapidash. That's because I've worked really hard for these, Maya. A lot of these sets are Pokemon I've used in competitions, or the more recent ones are the slightly worse ones because I didn't want to just be using my competition-ready Pokemon. So they're still good. Don't get me wrong, I will not use a Pokemon I feel is bad. If I feel like that Pokemon is too bad, I will swap it out for something else or change its moveset. But all these Pokemon I've bred, tested worst case scenarios, tested best case scenarios. A lot of work goes into each and every Pokemon. That's why you don't see me add new Pokemon very often, because I have to test them. And I won't use a Pokemon that is untested. No matter what the situation, I refuse to. Because I put a lot of pride into my Pokemon. It's why I get so defensive when people question them. Is because I have a lot of pride and a lot of time gone into each and every one. And I know they work. Yes, they might not work all the time, and that's where people will start to question them. But I know they can work, and I know that I can find the right team for them. Actually, you know what? I haven't done this in a while, so I will actually do this now for you guys. I'm just going to go through my Pokemon with you. I'm just going to take a few minutes, go through my Pokemon, and you can see what I've done to put work into them. And you'll see that there's a lot of creative movesets here. You're going to see a lot of creative movesets, and that's where my pride is. Okay, Alakazam, Calm Mind, Energy Ball is my choice. Calm Mind is a standard move on Alakazam, so is Psychic. Shadow Ball can change, it can be interchangeable. So on this set, I interchange Shadow Ball and Energy Ball with moves like Dazzling Gleam, stuff that can hit that can either hit multiple Pokemon or maybe have a higher damage output. Charizard here, yeah. So Dragon Pulse and Flamethrower. Solar Beam is also so the two interchangeable moves here are Solar Beam and Dragon Pulse. Roost is to deal with if I know I'm faster and I want to avoid being hit ×4, or if I can see that there's an electric type move incoming and I know I can get Roost off first to remove my weakness to, well, basically remove all my weaknesses that are given to me by flying. Here's my Charizard X. As you can see, Shadow Claw, Outrage, Dragon Dance, Rock Slide. Rock Slide is a very odd choice here. A lot of people might question it. The reason being, I didn't want Flare Blitz. I wanted to abuse the speed boosting from the Dragon Dance, and I wanted a chance to be able to use it in multi battles and in double battles. It lets me use Charizard X outside of just singles. Mawile, a lot of people may be looking at this right now and thinking, where is Sword Stance? Yes, Sword Stance is the box standard. However, I quite like the double typing moves. So having Fire Fang and Thunder Fang lets me hit more typings. Play Rough, Sucker Punch, gotta have those on a Mawile. In my opinion, they are auto includes on Mawile. If I wanted to remove anything from this Pokemon, I would remove Thunder Fang to put in Sword Stance. My justification there is Fire Fang means that I can switch in on some Pokemon like grass types and bug types, and I can hit them really well. Grass types is one of those odd typings. You don't see it very often, but when you do see it, you wonder, how am I going to get past this? And having a Mawile really helps with that. Sizzle. This is one of my favorite Pokemon. I've been using Sizzle since my first ever VGC, and this is the set I used in that VGC. Pursuit has dropped off for Bug Bite as of late, or X-Scissor. However, I still find that you can Pursuit trap people more often now because it's less of a common move. Swampert, you've seen this set before. You've seen this set so many times. Probably not just on my channel, but it's one of the most common sets for Swampert. I'm not a big Swampert fan, so I couldn't build my own set here. Yes, I'm willing to admit that. Not all my sets are original. There's not much I can say about this that you probably haven't already heard. Skarmory, you might look at this and think, where's Brave Bird? Why have I got Spikes instead of Brave Bird? It's my setup Pokemon. Plain and simple, I bring it out, I set up entry hazards, I PP stall a Pokemon. It has its weaknesses, such as Pokemon like Sizzle can get to +6 easily with their Sword Stance. Do I care? No. I'm not perfect. My Pokemon aren't perfect. I basically think that this is a idealic Pokemon. It's not a perfect Pokemon. In no way is it ever going to be a perfect Pokemon. Taunt beats it. Setup beats it. That's why I like to have it. Yeah, Swampert is a beast on a rain team. Here's one of my 2 Garchomps. This is my Life Orb set. A lot of people don't go for the defensive set. I go for the offensive set. I do also have the defensive set by here, but this is my offensive set. As you can see, you're going to see a lot of these. I've had some of my Pokemon bred by other people. Sometimes I get a backlog of breeding. I have one right now. I ask people, do you mind breeding this for me? I give them battle-ready breedjects that I have laying around in exchange. Okay, Greninja. Normal, not normal, and not normal. So these are the two big differences here to the Greninja you'll see everywhere else. I added extra sensory for more type advantage. No one sees a psychic type move coming from a Greninja. Assault Vest, I've tested with many items. I found Assault Vest to have the best results for longevity, which allows me to go into the late game with a Pokemon that shouldn't be able to do that. I do think that, yes, there are merits to each of the other items you've probably seen hundreds of times on Greninja. I've used them myself. I've found success with them myself. But personal preference led me to Assault Vest. Assault Vest is just my personal preference. I've used many different movesets and many different items. That's what one of the reasons I like Greninja so much is you can build it however you want. Be my guest. Do you want to throw a scarf on there? I'm not going to call you stupid for it. Heck, if you want to throw on the electric seed, go for it. It might be an unusual choice, but hey, Greninja's a flexible Pokemon that you can run in many different ways and have success. It's a beast of a Pokemon. Lopunny, this is one of my two Lopunnys. This is my only Mega Lopunny. Yes, I've gone for Jump Kick instead of High Jump Kick. Yes, I've gone for Fake Out instead of Return. There are merits to both of those changes. There are merits to everything that I've made here. If you want to go for Return, heck, it's a powerful move. And honestly, I don't see why not. Moxie Gyarados. Mega Moxie Gyarados. Okay. Unusual one here. Yes. Could I run Intimidate? Yes. Am I going to? Heck no. I don't want to be a follower. I'm a leader. Here's where you might also get confused is I'm running both Dragonlance and Moxie. Reason being, I can Mega Evolve in turn 1 and still set up. If I have to. Not much more to say about that. And we're on to the team. I'll go through that in a minute. Figgy Berry Azumarill. Yes, I could be running Mortarium Z. Yes, I could be running many other things. I know I'm running Huge Power. I know that's the bog standard ability. It's not the ability I chose. I prefer Sap Sipper. Sue me. Sap Sipper Azumarill gives it a immunity to grass. That can be a game changer. People don't see it coming. Am I going to breed for the Sap Sipper? Probably in the future. Am I going to now? Heck no. Have you seen my backlog? I've got 3 boxes of Pokemon to breed. Chansey of Eviolite, not much to say. Bog standard set. Difference being, I'm running Aromatherapy. There are other moves you can run. Aromatherapy on this Pokemon is the most flexible slot. Never take off Seismic Toss because you're set to level 50. Lots of people do it. You losing a massive boost on Chansey if you do. If you take off Seismic Toss, even at level 50, you have no attack if they go for Taunt. Seismic Toss is your Taunt failsafe. Ferrothorn. This is my first ever Ferrothorn set. Yes, there are downsides. Yes, you're trapping yourself in with Ingrain. Why is there Gracium Z? Z Ingrain boosts special defense. Special defense is somewhere that Ferrothorn lacks. Look at the special defense, look at the defense. Defense 204, special defense 205. Yes, it looks on paper like special defense is higher. Counting Iron Defense. Iron Defense makes up for the fact that I've had to split my split my EVs. I've split my EVs to allow it to survive special defense, special attacks. in Gracian Z. Defense on Ferrothorn is normally much higher. I made the executive choice to split my EVs. Here's my other Ferrothorn sets. This is more for the double battles, but also for the fact that I'm running Swagger and Thunderwave because I don't want to run Thunderwave and Gyro Ball. Thunderwave decreases the damage you're dealing with Gyro Ball. If you're running Gyro Ball, run Toxic. If you're running Thunderwave, run Swagger. Both give you a damaging move. Both allow you to play through many setup Pokemon. I'll get to the other Pokemon in my party in a minute. Mimikyu. You've seen this amount 1,000 times. Can you spot the difference? What is the difference in this Mimikyu set compared to your typical Smogon tournament winning set? I'm going to give you a few minutes to answer that question. Let's see if you can do it. Didn't spot it? Not surprised. There is one difference on this set. Leech Life. Normally people run Shadow Claw for a strong Ghost type move. I found I didn't need that strong Ghost type move, but where I did lack is a way to live the long game. So Mimikyu is another Pokemon like Greninja. Normally you don't want to go into the long game with it. Why? It doesn't have much in the way of health compared to a more competitive Pokemon. The best way to get around this? Leech Life. Come up against a defensive Pokemon. Oh, hey, you're trying to force me into the long game? Well, I'm just going to basically ruin everything you do. The idea of a defensive Pokemon is they wants to whittle you down slowly. You let it whittle you down, you're at the same time whittling them down. Oh, you're getting close to death? I'm gonna basically undo everything you did, kill you, and go back up to full. Here's your next Pokemon. Oh, look, your tank did nothing. Leech Life, Drain Punch. Pick one, stick with it. I mean, I've stuck with Leech Life. I sometimes run Drain Punch. Prefer to stick with Leech Life. If you want to switch it up, I can't blame you. It throws people off. Salamence. Okay, difficult set to talk about. I think I could do an entire episode on this Salamence. I don't like Salamence. Okay. Am I going to use it? Yes. Why? Because it's strong. Salamence is a beast. I might do an entire episode on it in the future. I do this sometimes where I record an episode and upload it. The episode basically lets me cover a Pokemon or two or three, or sometimes entire strategies. Depends on what the episode's about. If I'm doing an episode on Salamence, I will do it just on Salamence because there was so much I can say about this Pokemon I don't even like because I have so much experience with it. Up against it and using. Okay, Ninetales. You have two sets here. One of these sets is offensive, the other one is defensive. Now, I'm going to surprise you. This is the defensive set. This is the offensive set. Defensive lets me use Protect and Aurora Veil. Protect scouts. Aurora Veil allows me to boost the Pokemon I'm about to switch into. Freeze Dry, Blizzard. Blizzard lets me hit multiple Pokemon or has a high damaging move if I need to go on the offensive. Freeze Dry actually lets me hit water types and whittle them down if I had to go on the offensive. What you're going to be surprised about is if I click on Summary and then click Y, I've maxed out its special attack and speed on a defensive Pokemon. This allows me to outspeed. All of the defense in this Pokemon is in Aurora Veil. Then I can move over to my offensive set. Exact same IVs, exact same EVs, exact same ability. What I've done here is I've changed the attacks. This is me basically demonstrating you can switch from an offensive to a defensive, not by changing the stats, but by changing your attack sometimes. Disable on encore. What this does is it lets me go, okay, you're setting up on me. You're thinking I'm a different set than I am. I'm going to encore you into your setup move. Oh, you think that's a good thing? You're going to end up max attack, max stats by the time you finish the encore. Disable. Instantly turns on struggle. Those two moves combined turn you onto struggle. This struggle, I can survive a few hits from struggle. While you're taking off a quarter of your health a turn, I'm hitting you with powerful, fast attacks. Might seem like a defensive strategy, but because of how hard I'm hitting them, all that struggle's doing is basically it's increasing the amount of damage I'm dealing by an entire quarter of their health every turn, at the cost of my own health. Basically, I'm using a recoil move by doing this. And Alakazam, this is basically a duplicate to what I've got here. This is an inner focus sash Alakazam. At the time when I used this in VGC, fake out was everywhere. You needed a defense to fake out more than you needed a defense against status moves. So I chose inner focus over Magic Guard. Basically what I'm saying. And also in that VGC at the time I couldn't use Mega, so I found that Focus Sash works just as well to boost your special attack and special defense. How many more boxes do I have to go through? I have been live for an hour and a half. I'm not going to go through all of these boxes, guys. Quick round. Torrent, I find Torrent better than its hidden ability, modest, expert belt, all attacks. Expert belt means I want to use all attacks with different typings, letting me get maximum value out of expert belt. Focus Sash on Feraligatr. Purely I made a massive mistake. The mistake was it was meant to have hidden ability. I made a mistake down the line of breeding. I started with a hidden ability Pokemon. Somewhere down the line I switched to its normal ability. So I made up for that by throwing a Focus Sash on it. Normally I would have a Life Orb. Usual moves. D-Dance for boosting speed and attack. Ice Punch, Waterfall, Metal Claw. Different types. Metal Claw lets me get attack boost mid-attacking. Sharpedo is Sharpedo. Taunt is my choice. I chose that because I didn't have a Taunt Pokemon for one. And for two, its speed gets insane. I would normally put Protect on this thing to get the guaranteed speed boost. I chose to run Taunt instead. The moves are interchangeable on Sharpedo. There's so many good moves, it's hard to choose. Find what you like, stick with it. Mega Aggron, Normal Aggron, Mega Aggron, Normal Aggron. This one's a curse set, which means I'm running... Made another mistake. I shouldn't have got rid of Superpower. Okay, I need to fix that. Superpower is meant to be on the curse set. Head Smash is meant to be on the automatized set. Sorry, yeah. I just made a mistake here. My fault. I'm glad I've noticed that because I can fix it. Hey Animaflex, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, my friend? Haven't seen you for a while, buddy. So, Scolipede. Here's my Scolipede set for you, Maya. If you look at that attack stat, you're not going to be surprised why it swept you. Sword Stance, Protect, and Poison Jab and X-Scissor. I sometimes change X-Scissor out for Earthquake. It depends entirely on what I'm expecting to be going up against, what type of battling I'm doing, all that. I change X-Scissor for Earthquake. It's basically a toss-up of do I want stab or do I want to hit multiple things. That's how simple it is. Focus Sash lets me guarantee I can get a Sword Stance off outside of rocks and spikes and outside of fake outs. So if I'm up against a normal box standard situation, Sword Stance is guaranteed to get off Focus Sash. Protect, Sword Stance, Protect, that guarantees that I can actually basically be at +3 speed, +2 attack. I am sweeping. At that point, it will take priority to kill me. And by the time you get your priority out, you can't hard switch in. So you have to lose a Pokemon. I'm guaranteed 1 kill. And that's basically how that goes. Power of Alchemy. This is purely double battles. I don't use this outside of double battles. Why? Its ability is null and void. Power of Alchemy traces another Pokemon's ability when that Pokemon dies, if it's your ally. Acid Armor, basically you can tell by looking at this thing. It is built to survive. It is built to the late game. It is basically going to just stall you out. Paraform covered, Alakazam covered, Audino, bog standard, Dragonite, bog standard. I could talk about these things. It's I want to talk about these things more, but I kind of don't want to do it on the stream. I guess I should do an update episode. I've done one before where I've covered all my Pokemon. I might do an update episode soon. I haven't done this for a while. Animaflex, I can probably battle you after the stream. Are you free? You want to jump in a voice chat with me after the stream on Discord? Yeah, Extreme Speed is an egg move, Maya. I have spare Extreme Speed Dratinis. Obviously, when you get Discord, just let me know. You say, can you trade me an E-Speed Dratini? I'll send it to you. Just send me one of your breedjects. I know you breed all your Pokemon, so it's not hard. Literally, I'll just trade you a breedject for a breedject. But yeah, anyway, guys, there's more Pokemon to cover. I'm not going to cover them now. What we're going to do is we're going to go on a raid. Let's see who is live. Yeah, Anima, are you free after the stream, buddy? You won't be able to do it today. My team's on me over tablet. Okay, sure thing. Let me know when you're free, buddy, and I can jump in a voice chat with you and battle. Probably won't be at Hannah's streams for a while because of college. I might be at them like Thursday, Friday, but Saturday, Sunday I'll be catching up on sleep and getting ready to be waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Hence why I'm tired today, guys. I've been getting up at 5 in the morning for 3 days straight. Anyway, where's my YouTube? I need to see who's live so we can go on a raid. That's fine, Maya. I know my friend's live, but he doesn't do Pokemon and he doesn't do PG streams, so I'm not going to raid him. Is anyone live in my sub box? Yes, they are. Fojo! Oh, okay, can someone drop the raid hashtag? Thank you, Animflex. You remembered. Okay, guys, copy that raid hashtag. We're going to go raid Fojo. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't know how to spell his name, so don't ask me to spell it out. But yeah, I hope you all had a nice time here seeing my Pokemon, seeing the battles. Thank you everyone who came up to stream. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. I'm going to be signing off now. But yes, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.